Hey folks, how you doing today? All right, let's see if I can get this working here. Um, so what a weekend. I'm going to tell you guys all about the first weekend of New Hampshire Ren Fair because it was eventful to say the least. You can see I got a little bit of sun, although not too much sun because I was dressed as Sister Agnes of the Immaculate Privies on Saturday. And of course, as anybody who checked the weather forecast, you'll know that Saturday the weather was a little bit warm. I think we topped at 97 at one point, but it was in the 90s for the vast majority of the day. And I was dressed head to toe in a nun's outfit. It was a little warm, to say the least. Oh my gosh. And of course, I'm cooking over a fire. I'm also gimping around with a brace on my ankle and my cane because I'm still not able to walk as well as I would like. I'm actually doing a lot better right now since I got home. But on Saturday, by the end of the day, I was a mess and in pain. But my team, for any of you out there who are listening to this video, I just got to call you all out. The general team was awesome. I had comments that the bathrooms were clean, that the garbages were done, that everything was good. So yeah, that was phenomenal. I love my team. They saved my bacon and they really did some great stuff for the fair. So it's so appreciated. I spent most of my day at the Brotherhood encampment doing cooking with Tracy and selling my books. And wow, I sold a ton of books at fair. Thank you to anybody who's new to this podcast. To all of you who came. That was so exciting. I had people arrive who said they came to New Hampshire Ren Fair because they knew I was going to be there. I don't know how true it was, but I tell you, that's a heck of an ego stroke. It was a good weekend, even if it was hot. By the end of Saturday, usually we have like an after party. We go have a Kaylee, which is an Irish party basically, and everybody brings a little bit of food. And we go and we stay for half an hour, eat food, and then we go back to our encampment and we have a little party with some wine or mead and songs. No, everybody just went to their corners and went to sleep. And there were no blankets used. It was so hot and sticky, and there's no running water on site, so we were not able to wash up. I was using wet wipes to kind of get the worst of the stink off. Sunday, we had not quite as hot, but still quite hot. And we had rain showers in amongst it. So that was even more exciting. Yeah. But the absolute most exciting thing happened after we all left. As a person who has done this a few times, when we left, we battened down the hatches. We made sure our tents were down. We took the top off our pop-up. We made sure that the medieval tent was staked down properly, that everything was good. And then we left for the day. So all of the tents have been through hurricanes before with no problems. Well, we got hit. Some people are saying it was a bomb cyclone. I don't know. Heavy, heavy, heavy winds anyway hit the New Hampshire Ren Fair site on Sunday night through Monday, and flattened a lot of the site. It looks like there's damage to some of the stages. The Queen's tent lost some of its walls. My modern tent was flattened. My kids' modern tent was flattened. Mr. Sleary's period tent went over, although we think it broke at a place that was already damaged, which we had repaired with rope. And we're hoping that was the case, because if it did, then that means just the pole broke and everything else is fine. But of course, all of the things that we had in the tent to keep them dry are now at least partially exposed. we have no idea, and we can't get up there. So, and we're certainly not the people who were hit worst. I spent most of yesterday just being sick over the whole thing because I was stressed over my stuff. But having now seen the pictures, Castle Nitor lost either one or both of their tents. And I mean, they're going to have to take their tents out to repair them. And they have to do that early Friday because, you know, we all have other jobs during the week. The Brotherhood had many of their tents go down. One of their tents has a massive rip in it. So they're out there working on that today. There were vendor tents that were damaged. So if you were planning on coming to New Hampshire Ren Fair this weekend coming up, please do come. It's going to be really hot. So wear light clothing, bring things that will keep you cool, bring a shade umbrella, bring water for in the lineup. There's water available on the site at the various stages, at the first aid tent, and at the info booth. But when you're in line, you can't always get to water. And we had, there's no shade. So it can be really hot if you're stuck in line for a while. And we don't want that for you. We want you guys to feel comfortable. We're going to do our best to keep people hydrated, but you gotta help us out. Okay. But I know a lot of the vendors lost tents and some of them lost stock. So if after the hell of a pandemic, they've now had all sorts of issues happen with this stupid windstorm. So any support you guys can give is going to be helpful. We would really appreciate you coming by, visiting with us, and, you know, just touching base and letting us know that you're out there. It makes a difference to us. That said, all of our acts will be there. We will have all of our or most of our vendors. I think one or two might have been damaged to the point they have to leave, but I think pretty much everybody's going to be there. And if there are updates, they'll be posted on the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair website and on their Facebook page. This weekend is the first Saturday is Barbarians and Pirates, I think. And I don't know what Sunday is, but on Saturday, I'm going to be in Viking garb because that's what we decided to do for Barbarians. So you'll get to see Serenity in 10th century splendor for a change, which I very rarely do at events. I'm usually doing 14th century, and I will on Sunday be doing 14th. But I wanted to have some fun and do Viking with the rest of my fam. So that's what we're doing. So the world is okay. It's looking a little better today than it did yesterday. Yesterday was really stressful. I finding out about the tents and all of the things that went down. It was hard. You know, pretty much everybody we know lost something in this storm, and it's just been crazy. So knock on wood that the damage is mostly cosmetic or minor, and that we can get things straightened up and fixed up. So let's see, was there anything else on that? No. I will say that so I have New Hampshire Ren again this weekend coming up. My next event is Monday, June 13th at 6 p.m. at the Molten Borough Public Library. So if you're up in the Lake Winnipesaukee area and you would like to meet with me, I would love to meet with you. I'm going to be cooking chicken with fruit, and I'm going to do it in a crock pot so that everybody can enjoy it. And I will be there for that on the Monday evening. And I've added a new fair. I will be joining the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword at the Vermont Renaissance Fair, which is June 25th and 26th. I'm very excited about that, and I'm looking forward to doing it. And I had wanted to do it, but I was not able to afford a booth and on my own, and they graciously invited me to join them. So I will be cooking and doing a display there, and I hope you'll join us. The Vermont Fair is supposed to be amazing. This will be my first time there. I'm really looking forward to it. I may be at the Cape Cod Pirate Festival as well, but I don't know yet. I'm still figuring out dates and things. It might just be one weekend, but I will let you guys know. In any case, the world is okay today. And yeah, so that's where we're at. Whew. All right. I think I'm going to let you guys go. I have a lot of things to get caught up on. Because, of course, I came home from a very sweaty weekend and washed all of my SCA clothing, which has to be washed on delicate and then put out to dry outside. And then we had the windstorm, and most of it ended up on the lawn, and then it rained. So it was on the lawn, in the mud, in the rain. So I washed it all again and hung it all up. And now I have to go put it all back together again so that I can take it this weekend. All right, you guys take care. I am going to hopefully see you at fair, one of the upcoming fairs, and I'll update you guys on the van cookbook next week or the week after. All right, I love you all. Take yourself and have a great week. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe.